I've been knowing Bo over 25 years. Over 20 years ago, our sons played ball together in high school, and matter of fact, they won the state championship their senior year, which was a great year for both of us. But Bo, way back with Bo, he was raised with my wife's family. He was friends with my wife's brother, and but he's part of the sugar industry. Also, I'm in part of the sugar industry, and for the last 35 years, and Bo's family owned the sugar mill where I used to work. So we go way back, and I've been knowing him a long time, and I have the utmost respect for Bo. When you know Bo, you know Bo. Bo hasn't changed, and over the years I've known him, he's down to earth. He's a good man. He's done a great job as assistant DA. The person that hired him was a DA, which was Bo Duhé years ago. I think Bernie might have been district attorney for 25 years, and he's our attorney where I work for the last 50 years. So going back, when you know Bo, he hasn't changed over the years. He's a good man. He's done a great job, and I continue to support him. I've watched over the years since he's been DA, and there's very little controversy with him in that position. I've seen him, everything we've asked him to do, he's responded, and he's always been accessible. You know, we exchange phone numbers as far as cell numbers or whatever, and he's always responded to whatever we've asked him to do, and requested any type of help whatsoever. His family history is sugarcane. I mean, he came to one of our annual meetings, possibly when he was running for district attorney, and he referenced about driving a tractor when he was a young kid. And so his history goes back to sugar. Sugar is very prevalent in this area, not only St. Mary, but Iberia Parish and St. Martin, the three districts that he represents. His experience, just his 20-something years experience in the DA's office or whatever, qualifies him for what he's doing and what he has done in the past. And going forward, he's just going to continue doing a better job. He's a family man. He comes from a good family, but the way he represents himself, he's above board with everything that he does. And I've watched him with all of his children, and I think his best asset would be in the way he's raising his family. Because I believe in Bo Duhé. I've known him a long time, and like I said earlier, when you know him, he hasn't changed. He doesn't put on fronts for anybody or airs or whatever. What you see is what you get with Bo. And you know, he's qualified for what he's doing, for what he does, and going forward, he's going to continue doing a great job for us. Qualified. I think he's qualified for not only this position, but for everything he does within that position. You know, being DA, he has a lot of responsibility over a lot of people, and he's a decision maker. So, and that's what his best qualification, in my opinion, is. He's the most qualified out of all the ones that's running. He's the most qualified, and I would encourage anybody to look at his qualifications and his years of experience versus the others, hands down. Well, I wouldn't agree with that. I think that position is voted on by everyone, and I don't believe in the machine part of it, but I don't think he was ordained for that position by anyone or anyone else. I think he won because of his qualifications. He was voted into that position, and I think he'll be voted into that position again.